It's just me here with Snow White makeup. I hope you like it. I had so much fun making it. Now let me show you how I did it. We're going to have so much fun. Do you know what it's like to clean up after 7 men? Even if they are dwarves, I would just like to find one Prince Charming. With a smile and a song, life is just a bright sunny day. Your cares fade away as the song is sung. With a smile and a song, all the world seems to waken anew, rejoicing with you as the song is sung. There's no use in grumbling when raindrops come tumbling. Remember, you're the one who can fill the world with sunshine. When you smile and you sing, everything is in tune and it's spring and life flows along with a smile and a song. So for Snow White's cartoon-like flawless face finish, I'm going to apply foundation evenly and pretty heavily all over my face, but just for costume. Now I'm going to use my favorite concealer wheel in all the world, the Lise Wattier concealer wheel, and I'm going to use the highlight, this light color, for all the highlight areas, the top of center, down the center of the nose, the chin, under the eyes, and under the eyebrows, and I'm going to use the medium to conceal the rest of the face. So really heavy, but really cartoon and really perfect looking in the end. Make sure you spread the concealer and highlighter over all the areas to make it look really cartoony. I did a lot of research to study the artists and painters that worked on Snow White so I could duplicate the same colors for you guys, especially the eyeshadows. They're very true to the colors in the cartoon instead of just a modern day version of Snow White. Now it's time to apply our pressed powder. I'm using La Mer's pressed powder. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. If it's too pricey for you, I totally understand, but if you want to make an investment for a fabulous powder, it is absolutely beautiful. I love it. So we have one of our eyes done, and I'm basing the look off of the original Snow White movie from Disney, which had some kind of gray browns on the eye. As contrary to the modern day cartoon where they reanimated her and she just has like a white eye with lashes. I'm doing it like the original movie. So you can use many colors. This is the CoverGirl Cafe au Lait palette that has some colors. We're missing a little bit of a gray, that's a little taupey, but I'm going to use some other colors. I'm going to use a white. You can use any white that you have. I'm also going to use rice paper from MAC, which is kind of a yellow shimmery color. And then I'm also going to use a gray called Print from MAC. You can use any gray. And this is COPPERPLATE, which is one of my other favorite kind of gray browns that we're going to be using. And I'm going to do a highlight shadow of a warm brown in Cork from MAC. So get all your browns and grays out and let's get started. I applied a primer to my eye. Now I'm going to take white with a fluffy brush and go over the front corner of the eye and under the brow bone and gently work it down so you have a good base to blend with. Next I'm going to take COPPERPLATE, this warm kind of gray, and I'm going to go all over the lower part of the lid. You want to keep the gray strictly to the lower part of the lid. I'm also going to take rice paper and a small highlighting brush. I should really zoom in here. So there's our gray all over. Now I'm going to take rice paper, the yellow highlight color, and I'm going to dab it right on the center of the eye. If here's your pupil straight up, over to the side just a little bit. And that's going to be where highlights always look beautiful on eyes. So we're just going to dab that right there. Then I'm going to take any kind of nude flesh color that you have. This is Brulee from MAC. And I'm going to work from the crease up to the top where we had that, the white color. Then I'm going to take the warm brown Cork, which is like a really warm milk chocolatey brown, and I'm going to go right into the crease, just so it adds a little layer of dimension. Then I'm going to take my small blending brush again, and I'm going to take our gray, and I'm going to just go into this crease right here, and just gently gray in the corner and gray in this corner, and again work that crease really well. You can take a little more of that yellow highlight if you want, and go right in the middle of the eyelid, and that's pretty much it for shadow. Now I'm going to take my black cream liner. This is Black from MAC. You can use a pencil. I just like how a gel cream liner goes on easily. And we're going to concentrate on getting it a very round arch shape, so very high in the middle of the eye and the sides. For the shape of the eye, you're going to start at the lash line, right where the lashes start to grow, and you're going to continue in a very rounded and arched shape. You want to go not straight across, but create a big curve, a big arch shape to make it look like a doll eye, and slightly go to the outer corners for a slight wing flare. Now I'm going to line the inner rims of the eye with white to give it a really doll-like look and make the eye look rounder and more cartoonish. Now it's time to curl the lashes and put on false eyelashes. Before you apply false lashes, you always want to make sure that you curl your lashes and apply several coats of mascara. You want to make sure that you make the lashes stick out all the way in a semicircle around the eye for a real doll look. These are the lashes I got. They're just they're top and bottom lashes. Well, I've already taken the bottoms off, but they're these drama and glamour lashes I got at Walmart. Now I'm going to glue the bottom lashes on. They looked funny going all the way across the bottom, so I took one of the bottom lashes and cut them in half. And you want to make sure you turn the lashes, they're faced to curl upwards. You want to turn them upside down so they're curling downwards like your natural lashes. And you want to start with the smallest little, can you see that? The smallest angle side going towards here, and then they get larger to this side. Now for the eyebrows. She had very black eyebrows, so I'm just using Carbon from MAC and my angle brush. And I'm just going to draw a very arched eyebrow. I didn't do the glue concealing trick because I think we can get away with just curving it. So we're going to start here at the inner corner. I'm going to go slightly in front of my eyebrow, and I'm going to go slightly, just concentrate that curve all the way down. It's okay if the rest of your eyebrow is still visible. You can put some extra concealer to cover it up. But I just wanted to give you guys another alternative so you don't always have to be trying to glue your eyebrows. If you feel part of your eyebrow is still too visible, you can take a white pencil and go over it and then powder it, and it'll kind of soften and highlight some of the darker part of the eyebrow. And then powder it, and it helps just a little bit. Now for the blush, I'm just going to take a really pretty kind of softy pink. This is Cubic. It's a really warm pink, and her cheeks just had a little flush of color, so I'm just going to really round out this round part because that's where it was. So do the smile trick and get these really warm and goldy colored. Then we're going to do the lips, and that's the best part. And then slightly go back towards the outer edges of the face, towards the hairline, and you're all rosy. Now I'm going to take Cherry Red, my new favorite red from MAC, put a little concealer and powder over your lips, and that'll make sure it'll stay on. And we're just going to draw a really accented Cupid's bow mouth. Now I'm going to go over that with Now I'm going to go over it with Ruby Woo, which is a very matte red from MAC. It's a very blue red too. smells and tastes like vanilla. Now you can leave your lips matte red, or I'm going to use, this is from Lipstick Queen, it's 15 Minutes of Fame. I'm going to use this red gloss just to make it a little dazzly. So ta-da! We have Snow White hair in a bow, and one last tip I'm going to show you to add a little extra dimension to your cartoon faces. I'm going to take a really dark lip liner. You can take a dark brown Chestnut from MAC, or just any brown. You can even use a brown eyeliner, and I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to show you, we're just going to go on the outside of the lips with the brown, and just gently blend it in. Make sure you shade the corners, it'll give that really cartoony look. Do the top of the mouth, make sure you round those edges, and then shade the corners as well, and you have an extra dimension of Snow White mouth. Now I'm going to try to do her hair. Thank goodness my hair is dark already because there was no princess wigs at the store. So we're here with the Snow White hair tutorial. So what we're going to need is a couple curling irons. If you have one size, that's great. I'm going to use my big curling iron and a smaller one. And I'm going to need some black bobby pins and some hairspray and a brush. So let's get started. Next, you want to make sure you smooth your hair out with the brush and part it in the center. Take your small curling iron and we're going to curl out the hair backwards. Then you can start to pin the hair back as you go. You want to create the ringlet she had at the top of her hair. So just twist the hair up into the shape of the curl and secure with 1 or 2 bobby pins. Do the same thing for the lower portion of the hair. Now we're going to take this side piece and get this to swoop forward for that front piece that she has curled this way. So I'm going to take my larger curling iron and wrap it up like this. So right here I'm curling the front part of the hair forward, and I'm going to secure it with a bobby pin and hairspray. That way you make sure you don't get any flyaways or fuzzy little pieces of hair. The next section I'm going to take and curl kind of underneath so you get kind of this little bumped looking part on the bottom that Snow White's hair had. And continue to wrap. You're probably thinking, what is that weird curling iron she's using? It's a Marcel iron, and they teach you how to use that in beauty school, so that was one thing I got out of beauty school. They're kind of tricky to use, but they really make sure that you don't bend the ends of the hair. You can do the same technique with a regular curling iron, it's just a little bit harder, so you can use that, or if not, you can get the same effect without doing that. I just didn't want you guys to think, what is she doing? I'm sorry I had to do this in high speed, but this hair tutorial would have lasted about a half an hour if I didn't. So keep curling the pieces underneath like this, and just secure with 1 or 2 bobby pins. I found the black ones, that way they stay a little more hidden with the black hair. If your hair is lighter brown, just find another shade, but this will work. Now we're going to do the other side. Take your smaller curling iron and let's get started. I'm so sorry I had to put all this in high speed. I think it took me long enough. You guys will be able to see the detail. Basically in the front part you want to curl that forward, and the rest of the hair is going to be curled kind of up and under, and you're just going to alternate curling up and under and then curling down, just so you create that kind of rounded, it sort of looks like Princess Leia hair right here, but once the costume's on and she has her bow, it looks much better. And as you can see on this side, I was not hairspraying my hair as I went. That's why it looks a little fuzzier. The other side looks much cleaner, so just remember to hairspray as you go along. Hairspray, and here's your beautiful Snow White hair. So here we have it. Do you like our makeup look? This was so fun to do. I even got the costume. I will show you on my blog or in the sidebar where you can get it too. It came with the bow, and I'm going to do a separate video for the hair tutorial because it took a little longer and you have a really long video. So I hope you guys love it. I had so much fun doing this look. I want to go live in Disneyland now, especially with my costume. I hope you guys like it. This was so much fun. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. I'm wishing I'm wishing for the one I love to find me today. I'm hoping, and I'm dreaming of the nice things he'll say. Someday my prince will come. Someday we'll meet again, and away to his castle we'll go to be happy forever, I know. Someday when spring is here, we'll find our love anew, and the birds will sing. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you lose your heartaches. Whatever you wish for you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dreams that you wish will come true.